Hey everybody, it's Chad here, your Thursday guy for FT Roll M. I hope everybody's been having a great week so far. So this week's topic is on transphobia, trans hate. So I don't really have to define it, pretty much it's just ignorance that's placed upon us for being transgender. I have plenty of examples of what I've experienced, especially pre-T, but I'm not really going to get into that. I'm mainly just going to talk about how I deal with it. So I understand that people have their own opinions and that people can state those opinions, and whether or not that I agree with it, at the end we can agree to disagree. So ignorance, it's still out there, especially with being transgender. Society has gotten better, I feel like, with recognition and knowledge of what it really means to transition. But the idea of being transgender, some people just don't really quite get it. The fact that you were born a certain way, people think that's the way you should be. That's the way you were born. But what they don't understand is that this is not a choice. Yes, we were born in one body, but we were still born not feeling comfortable in that body. It wasn't a choice. And that, I feel like, is the hardest thing for others to recognize if they are stuck in this ignorant stage of understanding. So how I go about dealing with it is, because I don't really open up about being transgender, I tend to not confront the person saying, you realize you're talking to somebody that's transgender. I've yet to get to the point where I really feel so heated up that I do state that, but I will stand up and educate them to the best that I can on any subject. I guess maybe I will state an example. My very first job in college was working at a gay club. I was the front door guy, and I was pre-T. And people would always say, wow, you're really beautiful, or like, wow, are you a guy or a girl? Like, you're really pretty, and like all these things. And well, I was like, okay, I don't really feel comfortable with that and all these things. Later I would say, like, I'm a trans guy, like I have yet to start hormones, whatever, and they're like, oh, so you're a girl. I'm like, no, I'm a trans guy. They're like, yeah, but you're a girl. Okay. So I would sit them down, I'd be like, no, you can't call me a girl, I'm not a girl. And I would educate them on the subject. And while I was thinking, wow, this position at a gay club is like a great opportunity for me just to be me. And this is the one place that I felt the most uncomfortable, because people just didn't understand it and they didn't acknowledge me as a guy and all these things. There's a lady who I cursed her out one night. I was like, you get the fuck out of this bar right now. And yeah, she was completely ignorant. Every time that she saw me, she's like, oh, hey girl, like, how's it going? Like, not even in the gay sense, she was literally just calling me a girl. And you just have to think, okay, some people are just gonna be that way. And while it sucks, everybody has the right to their own opinion. And in these circumstances, we can agree to disagree. You just have to hold your head up high, shake it off, and be like, okay, that's the way they want to think, that's the way they want to believe, whatever, cool. It kind of goes back to other topics that we've discussed. You have to just know who you are and stick to that. And while it's really shitty to go through some of the things that we do go through, you just have to believe in yourself well enough to just keep going, keep living your life. And while it is hard for others to maybe understand that, what we're doing, they might think it's wrong or weird or gross or disgusting or just immoral or whatever the case may be, you just have to believe in yourself. And that's just probably the best advice I can give. And it's kind of safe to say you will experience trans hate. You probably will. It's gonna happen, and it sucks. It's really shitty to say, hey, you're gonna experience some major bullshit in your life for being transgender, but it's the truth. And you just have to keep your head held high and keep going, living your life. and just stay happy, because no matter on what stage of transition you're in, if you're positive about yourself, you're good to go. You'll be okay. And I guess that's all I really have to say about the subject. It really does suck to think that people hold so much ignorance against us, and lack of understanding. Um, but yeah, I just hope in the future society kind of just gets their shit together and really starts understanding what we're coming from, and knowing that this isn't a choice, that this isn't anything that we chose to happen, that this is how we were born. This is us. Um, so yeah, I hope everybody has a great weekend, and I will see you next Thursday. And I'm actually very excited about this next week's topic. So, all right, y'all have a good one. Bye.